Nice, a Mediterranean gem located on the southeastern coast of France, is the fifth largest city in the country and serves as the capital of the French Riviera. Known for its stunning Mediterranean coastline, Nice has a rich history that dates back to its founding by the Greeks in 350 BC. The city is famous for its picturesque Promenade des Anglais, vibrant old town with its narrow streets and colorful buildings, and a wealth of museums and monuments showcasing its rich cultural heritage. If you're coming to Nice on a cruise ship and staying only for a day, watch the video until the end as I'm about to show you the city's highlights that you can cover in a day. The two major cruise ports on the French Riviera include Villefranche-sur-Mer and Cannes, from where you can easily visit Nice by train, car, or a guided shore excursion. I've made separate detailed videos on these two ports, so make sure to check out the links in the description of this video. Coming to Nice by train is a convenient and the most affordable option. Nice train station, also known as Gare de Nice-Ville, sits within a 5-minute walk from the city's main shopping street, Avenue Jean Médecin, and a 20-minute walk from the iconic Promenade des Anglais. Trains in France are operated by SNCF, the national railway company, and are an efficient way to get around the cities and resorts on the French Riviera. Trains run frequently, and you can check the timetables and prices online on the SNCF website. You can purchase the tickets at the ticket machines at the station or online on the SNCF Connect app. Less frequently, cruise ships may anchor right in front of Nice and use tender boats to transfer the passengers to the old port of Nice, from where you can reach the main city's attractions in 10 to 15 minutes on foot. So, let's check out the highlights of Nice that you can visit in a day. Upon arriving at Nice train station from any direction, you need to walk toward the end of the building and turn left. Keep walking for a few minutes, and you'll soon access the main shopping street in Nice, called Avenue Jean Médecin. Named after Jean Médecin, a former mayor of Nice, this wide boulevard stretches from Place Masséna in the south to the Nice-Ville train station in the north, serving as a vital connection point for locals and tourists alike. Avenue Jean Médecin is renowned for its extensive shopping opportunities, featuring a mix of high-end boutiques, popular retail chains, and charming local shops. The street is home to the iconic Galeries Lafayette, a grand department store offering a wide range of luxury goods and fashion items. For those seeking more casual shopping experiences, the Nicetoile shopping mall provides a variety of stores and eateries under one roof. In addition to shopping, Avenue Jean Médecin boasts numerous cafes, restaurants and bakeries, perfect for a leisurely meal or a quick coffee break. And of course, do not forget to admire the stunning architecture, showcasing everything from elegant Belle Époque buildings to modern structures. One of the main historic landmarks here is the magnificent Notre de Nice, a striking neo-Gothic basilica founded in 1864. Inspired by the famed Notre Dame de Paris, it is the largest church in the city and is easily recognizable by its twin towers and beautiful stained glass windows. At the southern end of this bustling avenue stands Place Masséna, the vibrant heart of Nice and one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Located at the intersection of the historic old town and the bustling modern city, this spacious square features distinctive red buildings with arcades and checkerboard paving. Place Masséna is a visual feast, surrounded by elegant architecture and adorned with striking sculptures and fountains. One of the square's most notable features is the Fontaine du Soleil, which showcases a 7-meter-high statue of Apollo, the Greek god of the sun, surrounded by other classical figures including Earth, Mars, Mercury, Saturn and Venus, each contributing to the fountain's mythological theme. Another enchanting feature of Place Masséna is the Fontaine Miroir d'eau, a captivating water mirror that delights visitors with its playful display of water jets. Children and adults alike enjoy splashing through the jets or simply watching the reflections dance on the water's surface. Behind the Fontaine du Soleil, cross the street and in a few minutes you'll reach the iconic Promenade des Anglais, also known as the Walkway of the English, one of the most iconic and beloved landmarks in Nice. Stretching for about 7 kilometers along the Baie des Anges, this picturesque promenade was originally built in the 19th century as a walkway for British aristocrats who used to live here and admire the stunning coastal panorama. In time, the promenade has evolved into a bustling thoroughfare lined with palm trees, luxury hotels, cafes and boutiques, perfect for leisurely strolls and bike rides. It's also a cultural and recreational hub where many events take place, including the famous Nice Carnival, Ironman France and Nice Jazz Festival. The promenade is also a popular spot for people watching, and you'll find several great bars offering amazing views of the promenade and sea. Several pebbly beaches line the promenade, featuring private and public beach clubs. Besides swimming and relaxing, visitors can rent sun loungers and umbrellas, enjoy fresh seafood at beachside restaurants, or partake in water sports like paddleboarding and kayaking. The beach also serves as a social hub where people gather to socialize, play beach games, or enjoy strolls along the water's edge. The I Love Nice sign offers fantastic photo ops at one end of the Promenade des Anglais, especially at sunset. But for even more spectacular views, just cross the street across the sign in front of Hôtel Suisse and start climbing the stairs leading you to the top of the Castle of Nice, also known as Castle Hill or Colline du Château. The history of the Castle of Nice dates back to the 11th century, when a fortified structure was built atop the hill to defend the city against invasions. While the castle itself no longer stands, the hill on which it once stood is a popular destination for both locals and tourists seeking stunning views and a touch of history. Besides the remnants of the castle and amazing coastal and city views, Castle Hill Park is a popular recreational area offering shady spots for picnics, gardens with Mediterranean flora, and playgrounds for kids. It is also home to the waterfall cascade, known as the Cascade de la Colline du Château, which is very much needed on hot summer days. On the other side of Castle Hill, within a 15-minute walk from Promenade des Anglais, the old port of Nice, also known as Port Lympia, is a historic and picturesque harbor dating back to ancient times. Surrounded by colorful buildings, lively cafes and seafood restaurants, this bustling port has been a hub for centuries for maritime trade, fishing activities and leisure boating. It is also a transportation hub and the first stop of the L2 light rail route that connects the city to the Nice airport. A notable landmark overlooking the port is the Notre-Dame du Port de Nice, a historic 19th century church built in the neoclassical style. A huge parking is available right by the port, so keep this in mind if you plan to visit Nice by car. Nice Old Town, also known as Vieux Nice, is a charming and historic district nestled within the heart of town at the foot of Castle Hill and across the street from Place Masséna. Steeped in centuries of history, this area retains its medieval charm with narrow cobblestone streets, colorful buildings and bustling squares filled with cafes and boutiques. One of the highlights of Nice Old Town is the Cours Saleya, a bustling market square that comes alive with vibrant colors and fragrant scents. Here, visitors can explore the famous flower market, where local vendors display an array of fresh blooms, herbs and plants. The market also features stalls selling local produce, spices, olive oils and handmade crafts, making it a paradise for foodies and souvenir hunters. As the sun sets, the flower market gives way to a bustling scene of outdoor dining and entertainment, and the air fills with the aromas of delicious Niçois cuisine. Visitors can enjoy a leisurely evening meal while soaking up the vibrant energy of this historic square, surrounded by the sights and sounds of the old town's nightlife. Wandering through the streets of the old town, you will encounter historical landmarks such as the Cathédrale Sainte Reparate de Nice, a stunning Baroque cathedral dedicated to Nice's patron saint, and Palais de Justice, the city courthouse. A stone's throw from Cours Saleya, the magnificent buildings of the Nice Opera House and City Hall invite visitors to admire the grandiose 19th century architecture. Quaint cafes and restaurants line the streets, offering alfresco dining experiences where visitors can savor local flavors while soaking in the charming ambience of the old town. The area is also home to several museums, including the Musée Masséna and the Musée d'Art Moderne et d'Art Contemporain, showcasing a diverse range of art and artifacts. Last but not least, if you want to spend some time away from the bustling old town and Promenade des Anglais, head to the Promenade du Paillon, which runs parallel to the old town and connects Place Masséna and the Museum of Contemporary Arts. This lush urban park features beautifully landscaped gardens, expansive lawns, children's play areas, and striking water features including the popular Miroir d'eau. If you want to read more about the French Riviera's cruise ports like Villefranche and Cannes, or cruise ports in general, check out my blog adventurebegins.com. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, click on the subscribe button below for more cruise travel content.